What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Didn't do much since we left off. The only minor things, we started crafting a SMG body mod here. This is, I think, plus max range minus recoil. Otherwise, we have our main squad equipped. We've got a raid coming up very, very soon. And our secondary hacker is going to be going along for the ride. Easton has now taken up the name Heartache. Just for funsies, let's go ahead and show you what everyone is equipped here on this mission. Now that we have this level 5 assault rifle, we crafted 2. We are basically ready to go for any loud mission. This is incredibly powerful, and so far, power scales anything they can throw at us right now. We have a reasonably kitted out level 2 pistol here as well. Hellraiser running the exact same equipment. These are my 2 primary raged combatants, and they will be for a very long time. Ultimately, I'm going to be running 1 soldier for most missions. My 7 is spec'd towards being good at guns, so this will just be the equipment for a long time. I don't find investing in high-level armor is worthwhile. I don't have an armor bench or anything. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Eventually, we'll get high-level pistols, but no rush there. Our Agent EX is busy on legwork, so our backup spook. We've got Natalia here, who's going to get her call sign. We've got a Vanguard here. Because I haven't played the Vanguard much, I will go ahead and show you what her skills are. We rushed a Glasswalker. Since we usually trigger security escalation 3 to 4 times a mission, even at the very minimum, this is actually pretty good. It gives the entire team 1 action point, which is pretty good for, functionally costing me nothing except skill points. We run through Dissipation, so we have a single target version of show where enemies are going. It also comes with crit vulnerability. You can give them minus initiative and evasion as well if you really want to invest in. I don't find it worth it. And we've actually fully maxed out Jam Kit, 0 action points, pretty good range, 4 charges, 3 turn recharge. So we can basically take down whatever we want. And then we've multi-classed her into Cyber Sword. Only slightly, she's mostly about disabling, so we're missing the last range upgrade, the last upgrade here, but hey, she's got Slash Slide at least. And we'll probably go further into one of these 2 trees down the line, but she's got our new level 3 sword. To kind of dive into how good this is, and some of this, to be fair, let me actually move back, is because of this thing giving us 7 accuracy and 40 pure damage. So we have to kind of account for that here, but we can see that, yeah, it has overall more damage than the sword. Again, part of it is the pure damage from the equipment, but like compared it to level 1 sword, right? The armor shred is massively higher, 54 instead of 30. The base accuracy, again, this is actually 67 accuracy, so it's only 2% higher, and then the pure damage will only be around 40 something or 50 something, so it's not that much better, but it is an incremental improvement and wasn't that expensive to build. And we've got a silencer on this SMG, and then Easton is going to be running the same silenced SMG, but also, I realized that level 1 ARs are reasonably silenceable. The minus 10 noise is pretty decent, and so the noise range of 25 is usable here, so he's going to be using a silenced basic AR, and he'll be using this as his primary stealth weapon. This SMG, we could choose to unsilence to give you his loud gun, but I didn't think that was going to be quite correct. Maybe that's wrong, I don't know, it is what it is. Either way, this is our core squad, and we're going to try to make some money. So, welcome back to Logistics Hub. The game told me there were Matrix hosts. I can see 1 right there and 1 right there. Our possible exits are on... Well, that's not going to be the case. Exit's probably going to be over here. The tough thing is... Well, we got to think about our routing then, because it actually might be this one. So, we might choose to go through these guys, come through here, run all the way up, grab this host, kind of leave our hacker behind, keep running forward. Eventually we have the second Matrix host, and then we could do that. And it means we wouldn't backtrack any, but I feel like the pathing is kind of wrong for our hacker. What I'd rather do is run up this way, start the host, grab this stuff, of course, although I guess we'll see what this hooks into, and maybe we'll wait for him to turn off devices and whatnot. Looks like it's hooked up to a lot of potential things, or maybe everything. This one, a little bit lower value, and that's fine. But it means that it seems like the architecture of the traps is such that this is expected to be the first Matrix host, and maybe someone lags behind, or we wait for him or something, or he grabs the stuff. But basically, he can disable a lot of this stuff, grab this loot, come here. While he's doing that, the rest of the squad comes down, gets this, and then we all meet back here. And I think that's actually better. Even though we're backtracking this section, this routing makes more sense, especially because our hackers are normally the slow part. So that'll be the play. And if the bonus wasn't under security, I think I would be willing to try to play this out as incredibly loud and just go for an absolute boatload of let's see, yield back behind her, an absolute boatload of just like loud gunfire. So take our jam kits, These corpses will still trigger the camera at some point. I don't really have a way around that. I also haven't learned silence on her. It's a one-pointer. I just didn't do it. But we're going to run you here. Like, if I ran here, we wouldn't be in slash slide range. I could run there and then use 1 AP ducking. I'm going to do that because I might as well. There's no huge upside to just running and getting revealed instead. So I go here. That's easily in slash slide range. So we'll go here. I'm in range. Swipe. Really good damage. The base accuracy is very useful because it means I'm very unlikely to graze ever. Which is very nice. Yeah, so he's going to hear me if I move. I don't have to care about that, of course. He's going to see me. I don't care about that either, really. So the plan is basically just go hit people. We're going to knock them all down anyway, so it is what it is. Big swipe. And then here. Now, the silenced level 2 SMG is actually relatively loud in the sense that, like, at this range, 2 people can hear the gunfire. So there is a loss of stealth quality by running an SMG, but I think it's fine overall. Again, I'm going to go this way. I could knock these gates down, go this direction, but I'm going to go this direction. I think it's better. So we know Hellraiser's gun is quite loud. We're going to run him there. That lets him remain silenced. And unspotted. Didn't quite get the kill. We go again. Down you go. This actually gives him savagery, so he's going to have way more bonus damage now. Yep, 205. Yeah, so when you can use savagery, it's great. The problem is you need all the investment to give it the extra duration, or it's very niche in its usefulness. But it is really good when you can use that. I'm going to try to magnet in with 1 AP left, which should be fine. There will be guards around here somewhere, but I don't think I'm going to get spotted right away. If it is, I have 1 point for the stun. Yeah, we're okay. Oh yeah, I never checked to see if I could... No, I'm pretty sure I did check. I think I'm still missing part 2 of Dr. Samdara's V-chip. But the cool thing is we have enough, I think... Ooh, yeah, I think we have just enough that we can start hacking on turn 1. 9 AP moving, still 1 to hack with. So that's really good. That'll give us a decent head start. We can load all our programs and do pretty well on the first turn here. Here you go. You must have 1 AP to start hacking. You cannot print it at 0. So there's hard shell and overclock. Load all our programs. Because we have a ton of bonus, like Matrix AP from various sources, the 1 base AP is actually fine. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to choose to go this way. One of the reasons why is because I can only have 2 charges of deception at a time. Going here, and then like if this node was 2 active ice, I would have to like do weird stuff. But if I go here, I can, we'll take the kitchen hit for now. I can reload this, and it's like safe. So this might be a little annoying. Unload on action, tally on action, no traps. Program loading matters here because I've got this to destroy. That's annoying, but whatever. Damage to connection use has to go away. And we found the CPU. Now, CPUs should not be taxing my AP any. So I can run forward, do this for 0, and then scan twice and spike, and it should be fine. Never mind, they deloaded the scan. Thankfully, I already banked, you know, I budgeted enough AP that it's okay, but that's really unfortunate that it was like a 1 and 3 to knock down my best program, and it knocked down my best program. End of the day, it doesn't change that much. I have to reload this program, and I have to, you know, waste some AP moving and whatnot, but still, I mean, not bad to get through functionally 4 nodes on the first turn. Of course, there are 5 lockboxes here. Okay, he's first. Cool. Alrighty, so one thing I'm considering is loading up Nuke and doing big stuff, but I have to use Nuke on these 2, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, it's if you use a program, steal AP, disarm you, another program, if you download the blueprint. I believe there is never more than 2 traps, so I'm not going to even look. That is a small risk, I suppose, but I think it was going to be fine. Connection on any action. Scan, I see 2 traps. When you exit, okay, well, I will sleaze. I will take the downloads first. Doesn't actually matter in any case here. But yeah, if you exit, so get rid of these. Scan, we see more stuff here. Gonna do more program loading, of course. Let's see. When you download, be annoying. Okay, that's all we have. And so I can safely walk forward. So pretty good. Three health so far. We've got another at least 2 more, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of good stuff. And I want to try, and I kind of didn't do it this time, but I'm going to need to budget Matrix IO for using nuke on these access gates. They're going to be pretty relevant. So I might like choose to bypass these for a second to like make sure during my 3rd turn hacking I'm using a bunch of IO on nuke, and then I don't want to have to like have a turn off to use nuke twice or like load 2 nukes because I won't have the space for that. That way I can get more done in any given turn. Alrighty, so there are guards and they can hear me. And I'm going to run out of jam kit uses pretty soon, so I've got to be a little bit careful about... and you're in a camera, actually. So yeah, I'm just going to fully yield. I'm going to let these guys move. Missions like these are really good for Scourges, which of course I have him, but he's currently in the trainer. But missions like these can be really good for a high-level Scourge because you can fully dissolve these bodies, and that way even the camera turns back on, it won't reveal them. Their body timers go away. It just makes it very, very easy to kind of get around all that stuff. I'm just running... I don't know why I'm really running up. There's not actually much upside here because there's no guard running this way, but I don't know. I just... That didn't happen. It actually probably shouldn't have. Okay, you're running toward me. That's fine. That's actually good. That's desirable. Depending on which way his body dies, the camera may or may not see him. So I'm going to run down to 1 AP. Basic pistols remain quite quiet, so this is a pretty easy shot. And of course, Savagery is gone, so I don't have that bonus damage. Unfortunately, homie got spotted. That's too bad. Whatever. Yeah, these weapons are kind of loud. I will choose to jam kit this camera and we'll run past during this turn. Notice here's the gunfire. So take that shot. Yeah, the recoil kind of got me. I'm going to go jam kit this. I think in this case it's fine. We have to run past it anyway. Hello? Wait, I might have... Okay. There we go. So Gunner has to get this kill now. Which is fine. I'm not worried about that, actually. He's not in the camera. That's good. And I am tempted to say, you know what, buddy? You got this. Actually, let me inspect. So yeah, it's gonna be able to knock down. He can knock these down by hacking them. So I'm gonna send the team forward, and he can grab this lock. I mean, I don't really want to do that. Okay, here we'll leave here. We'll leave her nearby. There's a real chance we just want her to grab this. She'll hang around. I'm going to try to knock this thing down. If not, she'll just trigger the security, and it is... Maybe. I don't know. I like, want to not trigger security because it's a secondary quest, but I'm not sure I can get there cleanly. Alright, well, there's going to be stuff here. We scan, we see lots of traps. They're all when you exit. Okay. Have to kill them. Alright, have to load the other one here. Alrighty, well, there's a lot we have to kill here. And these have to actually be destroyed, so I need to load nuke. I'm going to actually load low-level attack program. Oh, gosh, yeah, so I'm... Like I said, I'm really a little taxed here in terms of available program space. So I don't need to knock down this gate yet. That's not actually important. I'm going to go over here. Losing Deception is not the worst. I don't need it right now. Download access, any action, download a file. What I'm going to do is disarm this. I'm going to disarm this. I'm going to skip for a second. Right? Because now it's just don't download for a little bit. I'm going to come here and use up nuke and attack to make this access gate more playable. Or I go this way. That was actually might be slightly superior. Just because I might want to know what's here and there might be something more useful there. Like knocking down alarm units. So we'll nuke it. The attacks work out really cleanly. Restart 0 ice. That's cute. Okay, so... That's scan 2 of 2. I can load disarm, so I might as well. Run over. Get brought here. That's going to be kind of annoying, actually. I'm going to have to basically load nuke in its face. Or, you know what? I should get rewinded here. I think rewind is pretty decent. Actually, no-lob won't even be that good. It won't probably kill anything. So, if I leave, these all trigger, right? Leaving is going to cost 6 AP, and it's going to trigger the security tally and damage to connection. So, leaving just to load a program of this way doesn't do anything for me. And if I leave, like, that's cute. I'm standing here and have to knock these things down still. So I believe just standing my ground and then saying, yep, you got me. I don't know if I actually want to rewind for no-up because I want it for the next host. I think we should do nothing here. We say, that's cute that I wasted 6 AP. And we'll just load nuke in its face and hope it's good enough for next turn. Connection health is getting a little bit low, but I've got to kind of suffer through it right now. We can end action here. Can't disconnect, that's fine. But we can end action. There's nothing else to do. Everything else, I come out of IO. Oh, pretty spicy gate, but that's fine. Running up to kill you seems reasonable here. I don't think there's much of a downside to it. Run up here, 3 AP remaining is fine. Oh, wait. Shoot, I'm griefing. Okay. You were looking right at him, which I didn't think about. I mean, we could just go fully loud and just shoot everybody. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's no guards left. So I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, right. I can't shoot through this gate because it's... I can't get to the door in time either. All right, this has got very annoying. I'm going to run back here and hide. Shoot. Turns out, one-way mirrors are pretty good. I didn't plan around that at all. All right, cool. Now he's gone. Oh, no, he's not gone. No. Okay, you need to get away. All right, I think that might just be enough. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we can at least kill you. It's not beautiful here, but... Would you... Oh, yeah, no, we're not in slash slide range for that. Well, I could spend 3 AP running, 1 AP ducking, and then I could slash slide. If I go here, I'm clearly in range. Have to be careful about your visibility. Swipe. Good hit. And you will have absolutely no problems. Okay, we'll move you up for, you know, range considerations, but otherwise we're chilling. Down you go. Corpse should not be in a bad spot. Yeah, I don't think I could see. Well, you can just run up pretty much safely. I will probably manually drop this gate. I don't see why I wouldn't at this point. If I can't knock this gate down via Easton or Hardick here, I will use Security Scramble on it, but I'm going to wait for now. Now, these guys do have movement first. There's a chance Mago sees something. And in fact, our initiative rolls are pretty bad, so this could go poorly. I may have been a little bit too aggressive. Cool, we nuked absolutely everything. You love to see it. Alright, so these are done finally. These gates are spiked. So, let's see. We have... Is this like the only alarm processing unit then, I guess? Okay, so let's see. These are at most situational. If I have spare time, I will knock this down because there might be a download there. But we know we haven't gotten through everything yet. But this has got to have all the alarms on it, so we're going to run that way next. If you download, right, we know we had to get rid of these. Okay, there's a lot of stuff there. I think nuking it is reasonable since it's already loaded, and I know I want to be here, so let's just, like, hit this and see what happens. Yeah, there's so many stuff here. Nuke. We lose scan again, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alrighty, so what do we want to kill? We want to kill camera 1. Okay, we want to get rid of device 1, not 2. Not 3, not 4. I mean, I could go 3 and 4, actually, right? We could duck through and then loop up this way. That actually seems superior. I actually think I want literally everything. Because we will happily run through this and come up this way instead. Okay, we'll just hack everything. Works for me. What an incredibly valuable Matrix host. We lose almost an entire turn for it. But, like, I feel like worth. You know, I really feel like this was worth it. This was, and yeah, we get a lot of turns for it, which is cool. All right, so I don't have to hack this gate because we can simply get it in meat space. So we've got this node and this node left. That's all that can have like anything valuable on them. So, of course, I'm kind of out of Matrix IO. Now, the nice thing, I'll scan. Okay, there are more traps. That's probably fine. Okay, when you use and when you load a program, okay, well, I'll have to get around this somehow. So I'm gonna have to do this and then leave later. So obviously get rid of you. And then, because I have to get Pacify's instruction, I need to leave, load the stuff, knock this down, and then I might as well, because I'm gonna have spare AP anyway, load nuke and jump this down. And that should be reasonable. Also, my connection health is very, very low, but actually, oh shoot. I can't load nuke because I'm gonna lose too much connection health. I'm gonna lose 12 from overclock. I'm gonna go down to 4. And I just don't care enough to like, well, okay, actually what I could do, okay, here's what I'm gonna do, unironically, is I could disconnect at the start next turn by connecting. I wouldn't have any of my programs loaded, but it wouldn't matter. Actually, this actually might have timed out on its own, I'm not sure. This might not even be active for turn 5. Okay, let me think this through, right? So what I want to do is use regular programs to knock this down. Also get there, of course. So I would run up through here, knock this down, run down, then nuke it. And assume that that would be reasonable. Yeah, I'm just not going to check. I just don't care. We're just going to load basic programs, knock this down. If overclock actually already deloaded and I have the connection health, then I'll load nuke and go for it. If not, well, I have to be able to also protect from dump shock. We'll see. I'm not sure. There's probably an optimization there that I'm not doing correctly. And you're turning again. We can get to the gate, though. It should be fine. All right, so everything is down. Tactical Surge has everyone in range. And I think going through the middle here seems correct. This seems like actually it's going to be really, really effective. So I'm going to actually yield, let Natalia go. Because she's like kind of closest. We'll run this far. Then we'll duck. We'll get there. We get the door. It will not close again. Okay, fine. And then, yeah, you can run through there. You're not going for another turn. I get seen. I don't care. Good swipe. Good second swipe. And so, obviously we want to manually loot this box. What's funny is actually, now that there's so little left to do in the map, there's only one guard left, I actually might send Gunner or Hellraiser back to grab this, just to let Heartache run in a straighter line. Nada's obviously done. She has nothing else to do with her turn. These cameras are going to be a little bit annoying, but not too bad. Should go use the assault rifle. There we go. Okay, we know for sure there are no other guards in the map. So let's just go be absolutely as aggressive as possible. This guy is definitely going to die. Yep. This camera's going to be annoying for a bit. But we've got several turns here, so yeah, I'm going to run him. I think he has coordinated charge, by the way, so next turn he has to use an ability. And so I want him to be a bit more centralized so he can buff everybody for movement speed. I'll try to find a way around that properly. Yes, I'm going to try to save AP and everybody else. She's going to grab this box after all. She'll start coming back. Okay, we've grabbed 2 boxes so far with 3 to go. There's Glasswalker. Okay, the very first tick was reinforcements, but that's fine. We can easily clear them. Okay, so this guy needs to buff everybody else. So I need to be a little bit AP inefficient. We're not catching the entire team, but it's fine. The most important one is actually the move speed on Heartache. So I'm going to run this far. Hit Coordinated Charge. And it looks like... Yeah, Glasswalker didn't hit... Wait, did it hit everyone? No, Glasswalker basically only hit these two, because we weren't in range. I didn't think about the escalation and the timing of it. I actually could have brought Natalia back here, so that Glasswalker was in range of more. That was a bit of a mistake. It's not a huge deal, but it would have been better. Anyway, she has some jam kit uses, so we can actually run her into these. She just go for a solo mission, grab some loot, and then all we have to do is kind of get over to here with the rest of the squad. That seems decent. So you want to run to that box. So she's going to be on like a solo mission. That's fine. Okay, so Heartache needs to load this stuff. Actually, doesn't need to get rid of everything, but whatever. Prevent download access. Not going to load any programs. I didn't absolutely need this to be clear. Connection health is 16. So I'm going to risk... Oh, I can't. I don't have the IO for nuke. If I hadn't loaded this disarm, I would have been fine. But I did, and so I can't do anything. Okay, I'm going to risk this. I'm going to go here and see if there's anything. Yep, there is. So, damage to cyberdeck, download a file. Yeah, these are all, like, very handleable. Scan, nothing else here. Okay. So I'm technically down 1 AP by taking this play, but that seemed kind of worth it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 file hosts, and I believe this one and this one had downloads attached as well. So pretty good. You can disconnect. And so I'm going to delay. I want these guys to move. Okay, they headed this direction. That's totally fine. Oh, you haven't gone yet. Oh, this is going to be really awkward. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. I have to waste AP somehow. Like, obviously I'm not going to go there. That would be suicidal. If I go all the way to there, you're like 3 or 4 AP from getting to where I want you to go. And I can't remotely go somewhere like this. So... Unfortunately, I wasn't tracking action points very well. I could have used one of Gunner's talents to manipulate initiative. Like, I could have given him +8, let him yield to, like, 6, and then that would have allowed him to get... I mean, he would have gotten all the way to the host, but it would have been with, you know, 1 AP away, so... Mistakes were made. That's too bad. Oh, well. He'll still get across the map decently, and he'll be able to at least start during next turn, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you're going that way. Okay. Double checking something real quick. I'm curious if we need to optimize for rewinding you. No, these are going to be back next turn. I need to rewind for null op, so I still will do it, but it's not going to be ultra pressing. Okay, so I would like to be a little bit kind around... Okay, so this is going to be awkward again because I don't have the ability to shoot and reload well. Oh, you're actually really tanky also. Okay. Am I able to risk getting a good initiative roll? I think I can because of my Cyber Knight. So he's moved up and reloaded. We're going to end his turn here. Okay, he rolled an 18, so he's completely fine. This will be very chill. So, let's see. Because it gives plus move speed, I actually do want to cast Rewind early if I can. So yeah, I'm going to have to run down to all the way down to 1 AP. I'm going to rewind Heartache now to give him the move speed. It's going to give him... This buff lasts for like 2 turns or so. So he's going to get initiative and move speed. He's going to get his talents back. This is why he gets a second turn of null op. That's the only reason. Next turn, our initiative rolls are going to be good, and we can alpha strike these guys. Okay. So the camera turned away from you. So you can easily run up. Let's put you there. I don't think you'll magnet, but that's fine. So we're basically choosing 2 people to get those kills, but that should honestly work. Okay, so you're done for now. You'll grab this, and then you can come back to the team here. If you really wanted, you could go there, but I doubt you will. Still several turns on these, which is good. Alright, so now it's time to kill everybody. So, we stand up. Let's see, can I do it while ducking? Yes, this way I get to keep surprise, which is good. I have line of sight on all 3. They're already marker sighted, so full auto. Pretty good damage. Go hit Iron Grip. Get the recoil back. And now the damage is going to be even better because now there's only 2 people. You spread the damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good stuff, dude. Way to go. Alrighty, so 3 of 5 boxes. We have this one right here. We're going to get this one in a second. Let's start the Matrix. I doubt I can get in for 3 AP left, but I will try. This seems incredibly unlikely. That's fine. 1 more AP. I've already rewinded, so you should be pretty solid here. Okay, so CPU is going to be in one of these, I'm pretty sure. Damage to connection, connection health. Yeah, here's one of these annoying ones where you have to, like, kind of navigate it. So I'll just tank the tally. You want to take the tally or connection health? I'll take the tally. Ow. It's only 5. It's not the end of the world. This is going to be kind of annoying. Damage to Cyberdeck. Scan for the traps. This is load a program. Okay, it's all load a program. Okay, so try not to load any programs, see if I can help it. Got it. Okay, I have to leave because disabling this is way worse than just walking off the load a program first. Actually, here's the other downside. Is if I run forward, this will cost me 2 to run forward. It'll cost me around 9 to knock everything down. And then I won't have anywhere to go. I won't be able to leave. And so, unfortunately, I have to waste these AP. If I had like 10, 15 more action points, it'd be chill. And I could easily handle this, you know, move off, load programs, whatever. So, really unfortunate that the way the initiative lined up in the previous round, that I was kind of in a bad spot. Is what it is. Alright, well, let's just go grab our loot. Steal enough loot to justify mission risk. Yeah, we're doing that. Oh, baby. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Level 3 Epic is craftable. Okay, more reinforcements. So this will keep happening, generally speaking. And they will, you know, every 4 turns result in more security tally because their body times will run out. But it's fine. So you can see that, you know, 3-turn recharge, 4-charge jam kit for 0 AP just kind of has infinite use. Might have to cover him and go aggressive with the rest of my team here. So double connection, always has to die. That CPU, I'm going to grab it first and then come back. Because I have to get back down here anyway, so... Null up CPU. Great. I don't care about the alarms here, so I'm going to skip this stuff and just go upwards instead. Get rid of AP cost. Have to kill that afterwards. Scan, we know about almost everything now. Let's start by going up. So connection and then double download. We know what that looks like. Load these while I'm here. Damage to connection. If you use a program, steal AP. Okay, I would rather knock this one down first then. Nothing else here. Great. Let's go load our passive and trap destruction because we still need it. Woke up 0 ice. Yep. Scan 1 of 2. There we go. That's why I went back, is if you get an escalation, it turns nodes back to scan 1 of 2, so you can do a neighbor scan again and find traps. If you download, okay, it's just all the same stuff. We go down to 0. Obviously, we'll kill this next turn. This is not a very high value download. This is going to be worth like 6k or something. But we can go up here towards the end. We can probably load nuke. Like, we'll disable this stuff, disable this, nuke that, and then clean this all up. Okay, so you're not going to catch her in coordinated charge or tactical surge. That's fine, though. I'm going to go for... it's going to be... I have to move really far to get great bursts. I could also just shoot. I'm going to move up 1 tick at least. Okay, I have to move up 2. Okay, I'm going to move up 3. I'm going to go to here. That was to be line of sight on 2 people. It's basically the direction I want to go anyway. There's 2 kills. We hit her with the downer debuff, which lowers evasion. I'm gonna go here. I probably still get seen, to be honest, but yeah, okay, it tells me I'm getting seen, so let's just... Ah, nice. If I go there, I will duck out of cover for the shot. That's positive. Just outside the circle, and then duck out for the shot. Minus 10 evasion. Yeah, I mean, the damage is crap because they have a lot of armor. But Hellraiser, I really hope, is going to be used... I might have griefed. I might not have this. So if I reload... I can't get a shot with 6 AP left, I don't think. I have pistol shots only, and those are not going to be great. Shoot. That is a problem. I am getting shot. There's no way you're getting anywhere. Yeah, I did not judge this well. I'm going to take so much damage here. Okay, yeah. I think the actual play is throwing on a shock mine. I think this will be in shock mine throw range, so I'm gonna go unbox my shock mine. It costs 2 AP, so I can only go this far, and then this will put me in shock mine range. Okay, cool. So this is why I bring single use, like, disable as my primary type of secondary gear, because, like, hey, I screwed this turn up. I didn't plan the turn out correctly, to a catastrophic level where it's like, she could legitimately easily walk to here and then shotgun blast my main character. Will it one hit her? No, but it could easily do 150 damage. If it crits, it could theoretically kill. I think maybe, probably not 360 DR. And she's not going to roll higher initiative than 20, so it's like, okay, you weren't going to die, but like being wounded is annoying because it, you know, leaves me out of combat, out of missions for a while. And then being injured costs like 35k or something. And it's like, hey, why go through that? Right, you have to like pay 35k to get the wound fixed or the injury fixed or whatever. I forget which one's which. Why go through that when I can just like throw a shock mine and forget that I ever made a mistake here? And that just seems better. So these are all disabled. I get my download. I'm not going to run back. So we still have the ability to drop all the ice. That scan was actually useless. I shouldn't have done it. There's never traps and incinerators. I will tank the kitchen health again. I think it's fine. Big scan. Okay, I'm going to load nuke here because I think this is going to be correct. Alright, well, it's gone. Great. I'm going to nuke this, actually, because it's right there, and... this lowers the overall map security by 1 level, which, I mean, seems good to me from where I'm sitting. And so, it doesn't matter which direction I move, actually. I'm going to go this way because I've already revealed this. And so it's a safer node to go through. Use a program, exit the node, damage to connection. Okay. Well, use a program. Oh, yeah, this, I mean, I had to do it in that order. It's fine. Get rid of the on exit. More trap destruction. And this is use a program, download a file. Okay. Obviously, next turn, we finish the download, and then we'll come around to this way and be done. So during turn 4, we'll be done. That's not bad. Connection health is good enough. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. We have enough scans to feel decent about everything else. So now we can basically group up onto the exit and, you know, make this go well. So here, go shoot an SMG. You're going to be really good at it. Hey, we shredded. You're really good at it. Good job. There's going to be some reloading in store. And just generally grouping up and making sure Heartache can get out soon. Turn 9 is a coordinated charge turn. She's not close enough for Glasswalker, I don't think. That's too bad. But, oh well, we printed some AP, we printed some initiative. Gunner will wait. Natalia will wait. Hellraiser will wait to see if Heartache is actually done. He should be, but, like, no point in wasting if he's not done. Disabled, disabled, disabled. Free download. Annoying, but whatever. Connection health down to 4. I'm gonna take the AP. I'm not worried about protection health, I don't think. Should I be? There's a chance that this matters. I'll take the AP loss instead, even though it's probably wrong. Okay, there's 2 traps here. If you take any action, steal AP when you exit the node. Okay, well, I'm not going to exit conventionally. No reason to disarm this. I can just leave now. This host gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 download hosts, and these 2 might have had stuff on them. I don't remember. But we can easily disconnect. I will have you yield all the way down, and the squad can get ready to leave. We'll just stay on this spot at this point. Here's the coordinated charge. Let's hope he gets there. It'd be nice to win with both hosts heavily hacked. And the security level only at 2. Even if it takes another turn, it'll still be only level 2. But this is a very, very successful mission. Yeah, about 40 minutes long, sure, but we went really, really cleanly. That'll make us a ton of money, which is good. Garner levels up, and Nat's name is now Lance. Wonderful. So we get some decent XP. Low security gives us bonus XP, which is cool. Our brand new 3rd hacker and our Scourge get some decent XP, which gains, which is nice. The 5 loot boxes give us about 1 page of loot, which is pretty solid. Included in that is, what, around 40k in raw money, plus more. And then our 2 hosts give us well more than a page. More than a page of files. Yeah, about 1.25 pages of files. We get a scope, some kind of ammo upgrade, a couple of things, and then, ooh, another level 5 AR. Wow, okay. So I can give my entire team epic level 5 assault rifles. That is pretty big. I'll have to compare how the Dragon War does to my basic AR. But, yeah, I mean, this is almost certainly going to be very amazing for me. All right, let's go see if we can figure out the comparisons. Now, worth noting that this has all of the mods baked in. So the 80% accuracy, the 6 times 200 damage, the 36 max range. Like, that's all with these things baked in. Right, they're actually just, I mean, they're literally baked in, right? The gun just is this good now. And of course, it was a very expensive crafting project, right? It cost like 100-something K to craft that out. Maybe 200, 300K, somewhere around there. But let's see, like, how good is the Dragon War? Can we kind of find out? So this thing has less upfront damage, but I have room for intrinsics. Still pretty loud. I mean, range looks solid. But the cool thing is it comes with innate pure damage. And let's see, what's the base shred? The shred's about the same. So it's a very similar gun, but with innate pure damage is what I can easily see as a strict comparison. And then the other consideration is that it's probably better than... So, green is Dragon Roar compared to Hammerstock, right? So the top one is the Dragon Roar, right? So the Dragon Roar is more accurate. It does more damage in single target. It does clearly less damage in multi-fire. Like, not only is it less damage per hit, but it shoots 6 shots instead of 9. So the primary gain, the primary reason to use high-level urban assaults is so the way full auto shots work is you get at most 3 shots per person. And so, like, if your gun has 6 shots and you target 3 people, you hit them each twice. If you have 6 shots and you target 2 people, you're getting max damage. So this basically allows you to have a third person in the line of fire without any downsides. What you have to deal with, though, is the fact that your optimal range is 8 meters shorter, and your max range is also 8 meters shorter. You have to deal with that somehow, but if you can, congratulations, it is literally better at full auto to use an urban assault. And because you're throwing down more bullets, the lower armor shred is fine because you get more rolls at that. Okay, so other things of note, the Dragon Roar, right, again, better at single target. Really, really similar at like 2 target burst. It's like really close, so it's kind of whatever. But it has better range. It's also louder, which is kind of note. So like this is like slightly easier to silence, but still gonna be tough. It costs more AP to reload. The Dragon Roar also has better recoil, which is interesting. I didn't actually think about that, but that can be quite meaningful. We can get rid of about 18. Last time we crafted a rifle, we got rid of 18 of the recoil, but so, you know, yeah, if we're trying to really blow down some hordes, the Hammerstock is going to be stronger. Also, we have characters who are better at urban assault, so, you know, I think this is fine, but the max of range of Dragon Roar has definitely been really nice. This is probably still better overall, like on average, probably a stronger gun, but whatever. Good to know though, right? It's clearly very good. That's what really matters. That like, is it good? Yes, the answer is yes, it's good. We can also buy this E rifle. I'm actually not sure this E rifle is better than level 5 weapons, but if we wanted to buy this, we could for 100k or something, and it would probably be worse than the other stuff. But we'll see. Let's go through stuff real quick. The rest of this recording is going to be simply dealing with base management. The other missions I have in my safe house are hack-only missions. I don't find these to be worth the upload and worth the recording. They're very small. They also break with the flow of other recording, so they're just going to be done off camera. It's fine if I get anything special, I'll share it. But this will be basically just making money and figuring out if I want to be running and buying this E-rifle. I might do it just for the content because, you know, like literally just for the content. But otherwise, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Putting on the best things that I can, high-level stuff. Yep, okay, let's mint the best library we can. We can get 288, that'd be pretty sweet. Level 6 legendary piece. Bam. Yeah, so it seems like the average level matters because like both the minimum and maximum went up. Oh, that could be something else. Let's see. If I went to like... It doesn't matter. We're just going to mint this. It is what it is. Okay. Alrighty, so let's once again filter for not used by a set and doesn't have a use action. So these are just always completely sellable. I do... Okay, Dance Hall owes 4 favors, so we're good enough on favors now. Let's just make money. Origami Joe is actually willing to pay high money, which is cool. 8 favors. Yeah, we'll just make money here, right? I don't see why I would do anything but make money. It's cool that Origami Joe is now buying... I guess because of Fenny and stuff. That makes sense. He buys Fenny accounts. So thanks for the money, buddy. I still don't need more favors from Dance Hall. Let's see if we have any item blueprints. I'm not going to craft items for basically ever. Yeah, so this medical kit was worth 9k. Which is, you know, not a bad download. At some point, I'll have to make actual choices around which armors I'm keeping around. The way armor crafting works is if you have an intrinsic here, and it's your base blueprint, it grabs the intrinsic. Armor can have a second intrinsic. Either you throw on a second armor with a second intrinsic, and it consumes this to, you know, slap on the second intrinsic, or you throw on something without anything on it at all, and this functionally replaces 4 gold cubes in terms of giving you the ability to roll for a random intrinsic. So I'm like trying to figure out like which armors I want to keep around, because like technically, like, you know, oh, they're worth 8k, but also if I use it, I get to use more blue cubes to bring down the price of crafting and save gold cubes so that I can you know, get the intrinsic more cheaply. And so it's like, let's find, you know, the best things we would craft when it's time to do so, which is basically these, like, I would craft this for the 105 move speed, and I would craft this for the 105 move speed. Initiative mod is fine. Some accuracy is fine. Like, I mean, I would put this on my soldier, right? +5 UAR accuracy, and then throw on, like, 3% full auto damage. Like, yeah, okay. I would clearly build this, right? This seems pretty good. This combo. Obviously, it's like, it's very low protection. It's actually worse than our basic armor, but we get 5% move speed and 4 initiative and a bunch of accuracy, and it's like, yeah, you know, I'd build that. We have another one of these, so we can like do more of that here. We can build this out with wound res, but hey, it's got move speed, and I'll, you know, throw something on it. It is possible. I think it's almost possible, but not quite, to get +1 flat action point. But I think maybe with multiclass you could maybe get there, or if there's a second armor that has plus AP, I can get like plus 0.4 AP. I could probably make a 7 AP character. Anyway. There are some low-level accounts to sell. Let's go make money. These just go to highest bidder. There's no reason to do anything but that. Alright, so we got some money. That's good. We've got 470k now, which means I do want to craft another gun, right? Like, when I have money, I want to craft guns, because at the current state of early access, they only have level, like, the highest level gun they have is level 6. So it's like, if I have level 5s, that's good enough. I'll just start making the best stuff in the game, or at least close enough to the best stuff in the game. The trade-off right now is, do I want to get a better SimStream detox This is almost twice as good. 50% more stress removed and 14% faster is like 189% roughly as good as a building, which is very, very good. Good multiplication there. And that's not terribly expensive, right? Costs 450 or something like that. Or 300, I think. Costs 300, yeah. So I was like, that's pretty cheap. Of course, getting better rifles is good too. Let me double check that I don't have some like really good pistol or something waiting around. Silenceable pistol? Yeah, I don't. So it's really like, if I want to craft, I have to craft one of these. And which one do I want to craft? Like, a part of me just like, I just love the utility, the well-rounded effectiveness of the basic assault rifle. And it's like, yeah, I'm giving up like a bit of accuracy to do so. And, you know, getting the like, you know, +6 chance to hit here because of my character's innate traits, right? I go in and say, hey, you know, I've got, where are you? Yeah, so it's like Aitana here. Chu has +3/+3, so he has 6 basic accuracy automatically when using the UAR, and it's like, oh, 6 accuracy is actually a pretty big deal. That's about 10% more damage in a lot of cases. And then even my other guy, he's still got, wait, that's the wrong one. He's still got +4 as well. So it's like, you know, there is enough of an innate benefit here to building the UAR that I probably will, and just say, yeah, I'll just figure out how to deal with the range. Let's add blueprints. Right, let's sort by most powerful. Pretty clearly we go for the best scope we can. I don't see why we do anything else. In fact, I'll filter down briefly to... Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's like there's a bad version of the scope, but there's a good version of the scope. It's like, you know, +4 max optimal range, +7 accuracy, like very clearly great. One thing I want to keep in mind, though, real quick, is max range versus actual max range and max optimal range, right? So if we add this, we add 4. That's cool. I don't believe it's reflected here yet, but I can only add +8 optimal range without adding actual max range. So I've added +4 here. So my optimal is going to be 20. My max is still 24, though. So I can only ever add 4 more before it's literally useless to add more of this. So now I need a body mod. I can force on a suppressor. I won't. So I can add 6 accuracy. Now keep in mind, right, my max disconnect is 4, right? I can be at most 4 meters away from max range, which means the largest accuracy drop I could have is 16%. And so, like, getting base accuracy might be better. We can get some base accuracy, of course, here as well. We can drop some recoil. We can increase damage by quite a bit while getting accuracy as well, which is pretty good. I mean, 15 damage per bullet when I shoot 9 bullets is nice. So basically... Oh yeah, and I'm already building this. I'm building I'm building in an optimal range one into my SMG. It's done in 5 seconds, to be fair, so I can, like, wait this out. But basically, it's like, yeah, do I want to add... And one thing to point out, actually, as I back up here, I'm going to abort this for a second. It was worth noting that last time I built this stuff, right, and I built this gun, and I had these two were the baked-in mods. I got +1 max optimal and +2 max range. And on this one... I got +3 max range, +1 optimal. So it seems like it's this game... Oh, right, yeah, because the intrinsic optics seem to increase max range outright. And so it seems like I should increase optimal because I'm getting a bunch of max range already. I seem to be getting more of it. So I think I will let this craft. We run our legwork. Great. This needs to still be completed. Come on, guys. Okay. Sure. There we go. That's done. Yeah, so I actually want to use that then in this hammer stock craft. It's kind of unfortunate because I didn't think I was going to want to use it, but it turns out I do want to use it, and that's going to make my life kind of difficult. I also want to have the money for it. This is going to be really expensive, so... Like, if I add these blueprints, there's a really good chance I don't have it. If we add this and we say powerful and rare, show me this grip, right? The +3 optimal, level 3. And then I say, okay, well, also I need to add intrinsics here, so give me, you know, give me ranged accuracy probably, give me heavy damage. There's something else to put on, right? I literally only have, I guess I could do recoil. I think I'd rather have accuracy than recoil. I'm not sure that's true, but I think it's what I want. And so if I add all these in, right, and I say, hey, these all have the same number of uses. If I do this and I throw on the 10 gold cubes, I need another 100k. So, as much as we spent time in this video like looking at the craft, and this is what I want to build long term. It's going to take me 2 weeks. And this is what I want to build. I need to make more money first. And so, to do that, I need to actually run these other missions. I need to run these 2 hacking missions. So, I'm going to cut the recording here. I just don't think it's going to be very entertaining. We'll run our hackers. We're going to run the CPU spike with our secondary hacker. We're going to run the bioformula with the primary because he's like Date's slightly stronger. And then when you see me next, I'll probably have bought this rifle. Well, man, okay. I'll talk with him real quick. I can delay it again, which I'm probably going to do. Actually, one thing I can do, I'm going to delay this. I'll do one more thing here. So I delayed it. We have another favor coming up. We have to talk with him in... Wait, is it gone or is it going to show up in a second? Whatever. Either way, I believe... Oh, no, we don't. I thought normally you could see this. Huh. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording. See you next time. Bye-bye.